World. How you guys doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I look crazy, but this guy looks way better than me. That shit head to toe. I just rolled out of bed. But you know, we're here, Brick Fair. We're having a good time. Hope you guys have a good time too.
Hi, my name is Liz Coolio, and I'm on LEGO Masters Season 3, premiering September 21st. Good morning, Brick World!
Hey, Stefan Formatano, Stefan Builds Lego. Good morning, Brick World.
What do I have to say?
Hey, it's the Lumberjack. Well, if you want to be in the video, you better hurry up. It's the Lumberjack and Maker. Good morning, Brick World.
This is Jess's Brick Galaxy, and we're wishing you a good morning, Brick World, from Minnesota.
This is Buckshot from Parts Unknown. Good morning, Brick World!
Good morning, Brick World! Thank you, the loyal viewers, the two, for tuning into this epic program. To the hundreds and thousands, if not millions, of unsubscribed subscribers. Please like, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell.
Good morning, Brick World. Is that right? Is that right what I'm saying?
Good morning, Brick World. Watch out for me, my little friend.
Buon mattina. And on that note, adios.
Oh, wait.
Push the thing with the thing and the other thing.
Oh, man. See.
Good morning, Brick World.
Good morning, Brick World. And good morning, Doc and Jay. How are you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Hive? How you doing, Jay?
I'm doing great.
Did you see that Lego Master in the intro?
Gosh.
Bricklock. Shout out to the Bricklock. He hooked us up.
Bricklock hooking it up, man. And thank you for those Good Morning Brick Worlds to everybody that has done one, and the new ones, Lego Masters. That was awesome. Also, I got to tell you, man, Sleeping Bricks.
Well, yeah. Cut him again, snoozing.
Oh, man. Our good friend Macro, man. Oh, we love him to death. So let's see. I was highlighting the comments, the Good Morning Brick Worlds, but, you know, trying to multitasking stuff makes it difficult. But we are going to go down and say good morning to everybody. We have a very fun-filled show today. We will talk Ninjago. We do have
that should be good.
Mm-hmm. And we have a Ninjago expert.
We have an expert on the panel, right? Don't
yes,
we?
Yes.
Yeah, I wonder who that is.
Yeah, me too.
Yes. All right. Let's go ahead and start with our good mornings. And then
hey, did you notice? Did you notice our good pal Lego Head Productions AZ has jumped from like 800 subscribers when he did his intro for us to 2.3K subs this weekend. Wow. Way to go, Lego Head. Wow.
Yes, congratulations. There was a couple other milestones. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head who I know somebody got to 1,000. That was congrats to them. Mr. and Mrs. J, they got to, I want to say 3,000. I don't know. They hit a milestone too. Danny Bob, Lego Danny Bob, hit 50? I want to say
wow.
Lego Danny Bob hit 50. So congrats to Danny. That was awesome.
Wow. Yeah.
Anybody else that I'm forgetting, I apologize. I feel like that's a whole nother segment we should start doing, like milestones. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And not just for sub counts, but for other things too. So all right, before I start talking too much, let's go ahead and say our good mornings. Right. Secret Squirrel Bricks, good morning to you.
Hey,
also,
Squirrel.
I don't see Macro's comment, but I saw earlier he said something about just staying up for an extra couple
I think
hours.
He's asleep. He's asleep right now. We know you're
He might
asleep,
be
Macro.
So Macro, good morning.
Wake him up! Wake him up! Tell me no
Macro. Brick Sergeant, hello, sir. How are you doing? Good morning. Good morning.
Hey.
It's not okay. Michaela, how are you? Good morning.
Hey.
Thank you for being here. Mama Lego, good morning to you.
Hey,
Cabbage Face Bricks.
My lord.
Minifig Who, good morning to
Hey,
you. I mean, and that is, obviously, I think of Doctor Who every time.
Oh yeah, there's a new doctor. There's a new doctor in town. Going to be premiering sometime soon.
I haven't kept up with what's going on with Doctor Who lately.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna be that lady anymore. No more Jodie. Jodie Whittaker's out.
Jodie's got one more episode.
Yep. There's a new guy. There's a new guy in town. Yeah.
Did somebody say Mayo? I just did.
Hey, I think you just did.
Morning,
I think you
Mayo.
just did. Hey, Mayo.
Brick Stage Pass. Good morning, Brick World. And good morning to Craigster. Let's see here. Master Chief, good morning to you. Brian, good morning to you. Bama, good morning to you.
Bama.
See, every time I see Bama's name, I always just want to be like, Bama.
Because it's all caps. All caps. Bama.
Yeah. Seth, what's up, man? Good morning to you. I tell you, I've been going back and listening to more of Seth's music. God dang, man, Seth can really put a lot of heartfelt emotion into a song.
And he plays the instruments too. That's the cool part.
I know. I always forget about that because I know he's a good singer, but I always forget like the guitar and everything, man. He totally.
That's him. That's him.
Jacob, good morning to you. Let's see how far down we're going. All right, my Bricks and me, good morning to you. Bearded Bricks, yo. Bearded Bricks at Brick Fair as well.
Yeah, there's a segment from Beards. There's a segment from Beards.
Dude, your mock is amazing, man, and it's huge.
All his design too. That's the best part. All his design.
Chef really
except
been
for the sanctum.
Yeah, Chef been doing some good highlights for us as well, sharing that stuff. So shout out to Chef. Dude, good morning to you.
Hey, Jude.
Jesse's Brick Galaxy in the house.
Spoiler warning. Jesse's out there. He's gonna spoil it all, people. He's gonna spoil it all.
By the way, speaking of spoiler warning, I finally went out to the theater and we watched Thor.
What'd you think of that opening? Huh?
Oh, dude, the first like 10-15 minutes, man.
Blew you away. And then the rest of the movie was like, what's going on? Needed more gore.
I just thought it was funny because I was telling Mrs. Ive, I was like, yeah, I was on a spoiler show about Thor. And she's like, huh? Anyways, but
when he did those splits, it was like, okay, everything's out of here.
He's like,
yeah.
Anyways, moments of the magic, or AKA multiverse of
there's
magic.
Mom. Hey, Mom.
Or AKA Mom. Yes. Good morning to you. Our toy world. Good morning. There's Chef.
Richie.
Chef, good morning. How are you?
Oh, Chef T.
Yeah, Chef also been hanging out at Brick Fair. I feel like there's a lot of people at Brick Fair right now. Chris, what's going on? Chris Harbor says, this is my favorite part of Sunday. Man.
All right. Well,
thank you.
Hiya, Chris.
We appreciate that very much. That's a very, very wonderful statement. I appreciate that.
I hope you're having a good morning, Chris.
Yes, hope you're having a good morning. Let's see who else we got here. Did I say hi to my Bricks and me? I thought I did.
I don't know. Let's say hi again anyway.
Hi again.
Hey, did you know that Larry Legend built his own full-size minifig of himself on Friday Night Bricks? This giant Deadpool. Check him out on the Instagram.
Yeah, I'll have to go back.
Builder.
I've slowly been replay banging some streams because I've been a little behind lately because I've been very busy.
Yeah, it's big as those Harry Potter figures, but Deadpool. Check it out.
Nice.
Check it out.
Yeah, I will definitely have to check that out because I'm very curious. I'm very curious about that. Barry, watch ya, Barry.
Hey, watch ya, Barry.
Fooling with Bricks in the house. What's going on? Ivan, good morning to you. He says, I am missing two dark blue from my Lego Mustang, but it was...
Hit the brick link.
Yeah, brick link it. Scott's Blocks, what's going on? Good morning to you.
Hey.
There's Larry Legend in the house.
Larry the Legend, yeah, Master
Larry
Builder.
the Legend. What's going on? Good morning. TJ, so clean shaven. I was wondering if anybody was going to mention anything about that. And I'm growing my beard back. So.
Larry, send it to TJ. He's more tech savvy during the show.
Yeah,
I've only got so many hands. Larry.
Scott says I'm about to go to work. Just wanted to stop by and say hi and leave a like. We always appreciate that, Scott. Thank you. And Seth
have a good day at work.
So you're welcome, Seth. Let's see. What else? Hive, why aren't you here? Oh, jeez. That's
Where's he at?
Bearded Bricks was asking me why I'm not down at Brick Fair.
Okay.
There's a lot to it.
Long question.
But yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't even get into that. Brick and Brew. Good morning. Hey. What's going on? How you doing, Tina Bricks? Good morning to you.
What's up, Tina?
Oh goodness, who else we got down here? I think I'm almost at the bottom of the chat.
Right.
Wait, it just refreshed.
It just refreshed.
Scott says, "Good morning, Burger. Was best part of my weekend." Man, you guys are so. And Cabbage Face says, "I prefer this over church."
Well, thank you. I guess I don't know. I don't know how to take.
All right. Well, listen. I don't want to be responsible for anybody's damnation.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. So
Okay.
Just wear earphones in church and watch the show. You're fine. You're fine.
I think I'm good. I think I got to the bottom.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna share a screen so that I can show Larry's thing.
All right. Yeah. There's Larry's thing.
Let me get you up here. Oh.
Ooh, check it out. Yeah, that sword is something else. And it has a Beretta. Something Lego would never make. But look at him.
Because I was wondering when you were talking about it, I was like, okay, well, did he take the twig fig and paint it? Or did he actually just build brick by brick? Deadpool. Yeah. Man, amazing. Amazing, Larry. Amazing. And that's why, some of these guys, man, Larry, Jesse, Troy, all them guys, man, and many more, but they just build stuff. And not just it takes them, weeks, months. I mean, maybe some of the stuff does, because of the size, but I mean, they just build stuff, man. It's you just built that.
Yes. He just decided one day, I need a Deadpool. Plus, I think he took apart that TIE Fighter Deadpool thing and some other
the
Deadpool
TIE
stuff.
Crawler
He needed,
Deadpool.
He needed a replacement. He needed a Deadpool replacement thing. So, yeah, he went all out.
Speaking of Deadpool, shout out to Hoarder66. A while back, he gave me the Deadpool minifig.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's actually
Shout out Will Harper. Yeah.
It's sitting up there, and it's got the what was that movie, that Pixar movie that came out, that Raya. Yeah, Raya. Was that it? I took one of the hats from the polybag from her, and I put it on Deadpool. It looks really good on him. Got the hat and then the hair. It's very nice. I see Chop out there.
I see a Chopper and an Ollendorf. I see them.
Ollendorf, what's happening?
Who woke up? Who woke up? Sleepy Bricks.
Hey, we love you, Matt.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream.
But yes, welcome. You'll love the intro, Macro, if you didn't see it. So yeah, we do have a great stream today. Intro. We are going to talk about some Ninjago, and we have a guest. Our Toy World will be here. To be on the panel and talk Ninjago. I feel like Jay today is kind of a half part of the show and half guest in a way, because I got to tell you, if I ever want to know anything about Ninjago, there's definitely a handful of people I would go to, but Jay's right at the top of my list.
Oh yeah.
And usually not even just about Ninjago. Jay's become a vital.
Yeah, I can just hold up a piece, just hold it up and Jay will know what it's from. He'll be like, Jay, what's this?
Yeah, it's called knowing how to use the internet.
Yeah, I just thought you were an encyclopedia. That's all I thought.
Well, Jay's here also to balance out, a little bit of the age difference going on. We like to appeal to everybody, and sometimes we don't know the lingo, because there's lingo I don't even like that the younger kids use today. I'm like, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, half the time, yeah. And Ollendorf, I blame the British Postal Service. That's on you. It left America. That's all I'm saying.
Sorry, I saw Larry's comment about Chop is streaming and chatting. Yeah, I was watching a little bit of Chop stream earlier.
Yeah, me too.
I'd be lurking. So yeah, I put a poll question out there today.
Oh, all right. What's that?
The question was, do you think Lego is making too many sets within the year?
Yes and no.
Well, and it's I wanted to try and rephrase it in different ways, but I couldn't think of a good way because the whole point is I was thinking about August. And I couldn't remember
and
what
the huge wave. 95.
Was it 95? I thought it was
95. No, it was just 95.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, just a lot of sets coming out, and with the price increases and stuff like that, it really kind of puts things into perspective about, wow, can I get that, or is it more of just like they're just trying to appeal to as many people as possible?
Right.
I don't know. I feel like
that's why I say yes and no, because I want them all, but no, I can't afford them. So yeah, that's just too many. Make less, then I make sure I could get them all. But if you take this many, it's just like I can't do it. I can't do it. They keep coming. They keep coming.
Right, and then there's the completionist part of stuff as well.
Oh God, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, please let us know in the poll what you think. I know it can be a complex question, but straightforward. Just do you think they're making too many? We have some birthdays we're gonna go over today. We have a rant.
Rant.
Man, another Hive rant? No. We have a TitaniumJay rant.
Yeah, I'm surprised. It's like what?
And look,
what?
Look, we don't really see Jay really rant very often. If maybe some people have never seen him rant about anything.
Right.
But
he's seething right now. This is what it looks like.
But we will see the level of rantness that comes out of Jay. And who knows? Maybe he'll kickstart something with me too, and I'll
at least I'll talk.
Have a rant assist.
Silent Jay. He talks. Of course he does. He just doesn't talk so much as me or.
I mean, yeah.
We have,
he can't get a word in edgewise.
Simon is in the chat.
Who's in the chat?
Simon.
Oh, hi,
hey,
Simon. I thought I saw somebody new, but I'm like scrolling up and I'm like, who was it? So yeah, let's see here. Obviously, there's some Brick Fair FOMO going on right now. There's a lot of stuff going on down there. And we will have things for the replay gang. We'll have a question for them, some sort of Ninjago question. I got one kind of.
Oh yeah.
Got
one brewing, do you? Okay.
Yeah, I got one brewing. I have a cookout going on today.
Oh.
Yes. Speaking of Brick Fair, so I have a cookout today about 6ish. I'll start probably throwing down on the grill, unless like a ton of people show up early, and I might cook a little earlier. But I'm going to do something a little different. And I apologize if I step on anybody's streams, because normally I don't stream at this time on Sundays. But I thought I would go ahead and make a live stream for the cookout. Now, it's not exactly what you think, because I was thinking about having a camera down here and a camera up on the deck where the cookout is and stuff like that. The problem is I don't want Mrs. Hive to be in the camera and all that stuff.
Right.
So I'm just going to go live down here. And I'm going to let everybody know that's here. Whoever shows up. I don't even know 100% who will show up. We'll see. The only one I think I know for sure of is Bricklock. And I know a couple other people said that they were definitely going to stop by, but I haven't heard yet. So I'm pretty sure they're still going to stop by. But look, I'm talking too much. Anyways, everybody that is here, I'm going to let them know, hey, I got a live stream going down in Lego Room. So if they want to sit down here and say hello, I know a couple people have reached out to me. Shy was one. He wanted to be in the panel so he could at least feel like he's at the cookout as much as possible. So, I'll send a few people links. But yeah, it's really just fun. You'll probably hear people, that are down here. Because obviously if anybody comes here, they're going to come to the Lego Room. I mean, that's probably the first place really they'll be here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll post about it later when I figure out everything I'm just doing. So,
all right, well, that should be interesting. All I know is anybody that sits in Hive's chair has to do a Hive impersonation. That's all. Yeah, they got to do it.
And there's probably some people that are at Brick Fair that I know. I just either forgot to send an invitation, or I just didn't know that they're going to Brick Fair. So if you know me well enough, you know what I mean, and we're cool like that, then reach out to me if you haven't got an invitation you want to come.
Okay.
Anyways, okay.
Sounds like fun. Should we hit that J rant or?
I think we should start with
the brick
yeah,
fan.
Jay Rant.
Let's start with the J rant.
it's
Do we
really
need
good,
to do we need to turn up the volume? I should ask that real quick.
No, it should be fun.
I'm gonna say he's got that new software. Should be good.
Here, well, no, I don't have a. This is a live rant. This is.
This is gonna be
I
live.
thought it was that segment. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Let me step
No,
back.
the
Let me step
segment's
back. Go
something
ahead.
else.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Well, then you let
It's
us
all
know
you.
when
It's all
you
you.
want the segment to go live,
It's all
and
you. Go
we'll
ahead.
throw that up there. But should we give you hold on a second. Hold on.
No,
Let me just do
You
something.
can
real
leave me
quick.
here.
No, man. No. This is important. I feel like this is a little monumental. Okay. All right, everybody.
Okay, so July 31st, I'm on the Lego website. I'm just looking at stuff, looking at the prices, looking at all the coming soon Ninjago. August 1st hits. I start refreshing the page. It took me like 10 minutes to get into the Lego website. And when I do, some of those sets that were coming soon, they had gone up in price. Now, I had heard, I believe we reported on this a couple weeks ago, that the LAN had reported that any set that was coming soon wasn't going up in price. Lego. Lego, why? Why raise prices on sets that are coming soon? Why not have that already accounted for? Why not raise the price before it? Because imagine little Johnny's going to the store like, oh, I want to buy this set. It's been on the Lego website. It's been this price. Oh, now I get to the store. It's $10 more. Why? Don't do it, Lego. The next time you do a price increase, because I'm sure there will be a next time, have the coming soon prices be already raised. They need to already be in place. It's deceptive. I don't like it. Okay, that's it.
I don't like it either. Not one bit.
No.
So look, don't think about TitaniumJay or Brick Hive or Dok Sampson when you're hearing about this rant. Think about little Johnny. Okay?
Right.
And think about that $20 to $30 that little Johnny had saved up and was ready to buy that set. And then he goes to the Lego store, and that Lego employee's like, emotional damage for you.
Yeah.
That's not cool, Lego. That's not cool at all. So
the land lied. The land lied via Lego. Thank you, the Lego group.
Jay, good rant. I was really feeling the rage on that one.
First rant felt good.
Yeah.
I'm
glad you let it out. By the way, Dusty Bricks, good morning out there. How you doing? And I think Big Nate Bricks, good morning to you. Mayo says, do more rants, TJ. I agree. I think you should.
We'll see what happens.
I tell people this all the time, man. Like, you shouldn't go around being like a negative. Sorry, I can't say that on Good Morning Brick Road. A negative person.
You just say Karen now. We no longer blame Nancy. It's all Karen. It's all on Karen now. Nancy, you're cool. You're cool.
So look, I'm not saying you got to be like that all the time, but there's balance. Just the same reason, man. You could praise something and be happy about something, man. If you're mad about something, dude, let the hate flow through you.
Let it out before it kills you.
Let it out. It's not good to bottle stuff up. Look, I got to tell you something, man. My blood pressure is perfect. It's perfect. I was a smoker for like over 20 years. You guys see, I have rage fits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've never had a healthy diet, so I should have a heart attack by now.
Right.
But my blood pressure, man, perfect. You know why? Because I don't keep stuff bottled up, man.
Let us out. He lets it out.
I let people know. Oh, sorry, my volume went down on my headphones. Anyways, okay, all right, moving on. But
wow, so if you like that kind of a content, then don't forget to like the stream.
Oh, yes, don't forget.
For more rants from Hive and
there.
Jay. Yeah, okay, don't forget.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a good
and subscribe for more Good Morning Brick World action. Yeah.
What did
Macro say? Should we hit the Brick Fair? Should we hit the Brick Fair?
I think we should hit the Brick Fair. I don't know, everyone was laughing at something Macro said, and I can't. It doesn't matter. I can't remember. Anyways, all right, yeah, let's do the Brick Fair thing. How about that?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Cue it up.
Oh.
All right. Good morning, Brick World. Yeah. All right. Brick Fair, Virginia. Yeah. And guess who we have? We don't have our usual correspondent. We don't have Richard of the Bearded Bricks. Instead, we have Mr. Lincoln. Mr. Lincoln, Bricklock, Illinois himself. All right, let's check it. Let's check this out. Let's check this out. All right. Here he is, everybody. This is Bricklock. It's Bricklock.
Hear me, dog?
Hey, can you hear me?
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Let's see did you bring a display? Because I want to see that.
No, I didn't bring a display. I was here helping Charm City Bricks.
Okay.
They're log over there with Daryl Bevins. I was helping them out.
Okay, well let's go check out Charm City Bricks then, I guess.
All right.
So how's the convention been so far?
That was pretty good. All right. I know.
It's not live. It's being recorded, but it'll be shown on Sunday.
So no, it's not live. This is just
not
like
live now.
stage so he can edit it and whatnot. But this is Liz and her husband from Liz is on the Lego Masters for season 3. She's she's taking some footage of some of the stuff that a lot of the guys brought. So
in there. Okay, all right, yeah, awesome.
This is her little waterfall. It does like move and everything too. So
wow. So when is season 3? When does that start? You know?
September. I think September. Is it September 20 something or September 21st?
Oh, okay.
Now, I assume you want me to skip all the Bionicle that's here.
You can show it if you like it, but you know.
There is. I don't think I've ever seen. I think every single Bionicle that Lego ever made is here right now. I don't understand like that this much Bionicle exists, but it's here. So here there are some good Star Wars and other things. Lord of the Rings. Here's some Lord of the Rings Tower.
Yeah, that's nice. Barad-dûr, the Dark Tower.
You see the army.
Yeah, it's like looks like the final battle of the 5 armies, or not the battle of the 5 armies, but the final
you got
battle
some
of the
really
Lord of the
cool
Rings.
sceneries and things.
Whoa! Look at that pyramid shooting up the light.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a UFO. It's even cooler. Wow.
A lot of here's Brightswitch Bricks.
Yeah.
Scene.
All of mysteries.
So, hey, Corey.
What? Are the brothers who brick? You got to be kidding me.
Dok Sampson here.
Oh, Dok Sampson.
Hey, brothers who brick.
So,
how's it going?
Hey, it's doing great. Hey, I know that other guy too.
Yeah.
I know both of those guys. Hey, it's nice the brothers who brick. Yeah. Wonderful.
There you go.
Awesome.
Get Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Make sure you let people know that you're a Good Morning Brick World correspondent because you're official now, Bricklock.
Okay.
You are official.
He wants me to mention that I'm an official Good Morning Brick World correspondent now. So
okay.
All right.
I gotta get you a badge.
I know. I'll have to wear
exactly.
something.
You're gonna mail them out something.
I have to get the press mic out and things like that. So
that'd be awesome.
But yeah. So
thank you, guys.
Awesome. See you later, guys. All right.
Say when.
All right. Go ahead. We're backstage. So yeah.
Well, hello from Charm City Lug here at Brick Fair, Virginia. Good morning, Brick World.
Awesome. Okay,
so here's their awesome display. Look at this crazy display they brought. Giant buildings.
Good Lord.
Yeah. So like Daryl Bevins, who like I said I was helping out, he brought this building here, and then also the Avengers Tower.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Stephen Formertano, Stephen builds Lego. Good morning, Brick World.
All right.
All right, Bricklock. Thank you very much.
Hope you enjoyed your tour here of Brick Fair, Virginia, 2022.
I hope so. So you put videos out on your channel?
I try. I need to start doing some, but I got to be careful with my students getting a little too clingy. So.
Oh, okay. Well, subscribe to the Bricklock, people. All right. So thanks for this, Bricklock. I hope that we'll have something edited down for Sunday for sure.
No worries. It's all right.
Dude.
Yeah, we're gonna have to add that guy to the description.
Yeah.
Get people to subscribe to that guy.
I can't.
There's a 20-minute video that I'll upload later onto the channel.
Bricklock's probably not watching this right now because he's at Brick Fair and stuff. You know what I mean? And technically, I if I remember correctly, it opens at 10. It starts at 10. If I'm not
We shot that at midnight his time.
But if you're watching this now or later, whatever, and I'll tell you whenever you get here, Brickwalk. But dude, seriously, thank you for helping us out with Brick Fair, man. That was awesome. The only person that could have competed with doing as good of a job would be TJ, man.
Exactly.
TJ like hooked us up with Brick World, man. So yeah, but everybody, if you see, tell Brickwalk, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude.
Give him a pat on the back because well done job. Yeah.
We got another TJ, you look clean cut comment.
I didn't recognize him for the team meeting when it came on. I'm like, who are you? What's going on?
I know, and he went from like one extreme to the other too. He didn't just like trim it up or nothing. He just got rid of that whole thing. Dude.
Like, who's this kid? Who's this kid in the meeting?
When we met backstage the other day, I was like, what?
Oh yeah, speaking of that, are we going to post that for members only? The meeting?
Oh yeah,
we recorded it. Yeah,
I think that we should do that. Let me ask the chat because I know there are members out there.
What do you guys think? Members.
So members,
top tier prize.
So Taka's saying it should be a top tier thing.
Yeah, what do you guys
which
think?
It kind of maybe should in a way, only because I don't know. I don't think we say anything
only the best.
Bad or
only the director's cut. We don't. But still, I feel like it's a privilege. Yeah,
we're still talking very naturally.
Right.
Anyway, so look, we were thinking about giving, I guess, top tier members the ability to watch our backstage meetings for Good Morning Brick World. I don't know. I mean, some people might not care. Other people might want to know what we talk about. How
Let us
the
know
whole
in the
thing's
chat.
kind of set up, because it is kind of like basically a layer of like how we put everything together. Yeah. We always have basically the general theme for the panel. Which other things can spawn off of, like the replay game question or stuff like that. But yeah, we talk about, different news, different segments, what we're doing, who's got what. It's going to change a little bit because next week is going to be TJ's last week for a while.
And I was thinking I should invite people to do some sort of Good Morning Brick World promos with some sort of a touch of TJ. Saying good luck, TJ, something, I don't know, something. We got to do something special. Have a cake, something. I don't know.
Is this your last year, TJ?
This is my last year of undergraduate.
Yeah.
Well, what does that mean?
Yeah.
He's going to become a doctor. It's going to take him a while.
Yeah.
It's going to be Dr. J. When we call him Dr. J for real.
I might go on to graduate school. Still working out the details.
Wait, I thought you were going to be a teacher.
No.
No.
What?
No, he's going to be a doctor now.
No, I switched majors
even
to
smarter.
psychology.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was like 2 years ago.
God dang it.
1 year ago.
I'm going to need to be paying you then, man, because I'm going to be asking you all kinds of questions.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Like, what's wrong with me, man?
Jay's going to say, stop asking me medical questions. No, Jay, we will not. We will not.
Jay's like, no, I'm not going to keep giving you guys free therapy.
Exactly. No free therapy.
Wow, I don't know. This whole time, man, I thought you could be like teaching in schools and like telling us about how bad these kids are every day. And
no.
Jay's gonna be like, oh my god, I can't take them anymore.
He's going to be telling us how bad the adults are. You're going to be like, let me tell you. Without saying any names, but here we go.
I was like, we understand that's confidential information. But wow, that's crazy. No pun intended. All right.
I think we should do that this week.
Yeah. Everybody, if you would like to send Jay a farewell, we'll miss you, even though he's still kind of going to be around.
Right.
Please send something to us and
show the TJ love.
We'll put a big we'll miss you card.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay. So, but yeah, dude, all that schooling. But look, I get it for psychology. You're going to be a doctor. You do need a lot of school.
Yeah.
So. TJ grad school is disgusting. Oh my god. I didn't know it was disgusting.
But you're a smart boy, she says, so you're good. You're good.
Yeah. By the way, good morning, Sidious. How you doing, man? Sue.
Hey, Sid.
All right.
Keep the snakes to yourself, Sid. Okay. That one snake is like 12 feet long or some dang thing now. It's just like wow.
I'm curious how your snake is doing too, man. Sorry, just checking my notes here. let's do Jay. You want to do your segment you got there, or you want to wait and do that one a little bit?
Let's do that right before the guest.
Okay,
because we can kind of prep people for some Ninjago talk.
Ah, yes. All right. Well, you guys want to do some birthdays? Want to go ahead and do that? I mean, we're at 10:35, so we got about 25 minutes, I guess, till we bring our guests on.
All right, this is who we forgot last week. Here we go. 1 full minute, people. Titanium Dad.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be 1 minute of just Titanium Dad. Give it up for Titanium Dad out there in the chat.
Happy birthday, Titanium Dad. That was the 28th of July.
Yeah.
And in case anybody forgot the date, it is the 7th of August. But that's how we roll around here.
Yeah.
We
like to make sure that you celebrate it first, and then we recognize it.
We're not going to confine ourselves to birthdays in that exact moment, man. We talk about the past, the present, and the future birthdays.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, generally not the future birthdays, but
He's the best dad out there, Titanium Dad. That's the best dad. The best dad.
And while we're thinking about it, please use your anger and strike down that like button.
Yeah, exactly.
Please.
Especially if you like Titanium Dad. He's great.
Yes, especially if you like Titanium Dad. I mean, why wouldn't you? All right.
There we go. There you go, Jay. There you go. Satisfied, Jay?
All right. Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay.
Let's
look at some leaks. Let's look at some leaks.
Let's look at some leaks.
There were some leaks. There were some leaky.
Oh, by the way, I saw somebody out there. I saw London Bridge Bricks out there.
Hey, Greg. Hey, Greg.
Hey, good afternoon / after. Well, good morning / afternoon, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes. He says, I'm filming and lurking. And we like it when you
okay.
guys lurk. It makes us feel wanted in a creepy sort of way. But yes, leaks.
All right, here they come. Here they come.
Our leaks / news / rumors.
Wait a minute. There's a way to. There we go.
Advent calendars for the win.
Yeah, did you know the Harry Potter one? Apparently, there's a game that you can play once all 24 things have been opened up.
Well, the thing about the Harry Potter one is there's a lot of figs in that one, man.
Yeah, and a lot of exclusive prints on the figs and exclusive, I guess, faces, exclusive torsos.
The builds are great too, dude.
I guess
I do notice that everything is on a 2x4 plate.
Interesting.
Oh yeah,
good
part
observation.
Because it's a game. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with this one. The builds are amazing, honestly, for little micro builds.
Oh yeah.
And I'm loving that there's 4, 6, 7 minifigs. Yeah. Yes, please. By the way, good morning to Hoarder 66.
Hey, Will Harper, we shouted you out earlier. So
Yes.
what are the prices on the advent calendars? Did they go up, or are they gonna be
I believe they're 45.
Yeah,
at least.
so just a $5 bump then.
I mean, and think about for us Americans, by the time we pay tax, man, we push $50. Yeah.
50, yeah.
But they're very nice advent calendars. Dude, ironically, the Guardians of the Galaxy one, I love the 2 exclusive minifigs, Drax.
Okay,
and
so
Nebula.
the licensed ones are 45. The Friends and City are 35.
Oh,
okay.
So
that's nice, City.
Yeah. At least they kept that going on.
Interesting mini builds.
Yeah,
as always.
They're okay. They're not crappy, but they're.
I don't like the fact that my exclusive, Mantis figure now available.
Also, I noticed Rocket and Star-Lord have the. Was that the Ravagers outfits? Or I think that might actually be like the new Guardians outfit, like from the comic book. I think it's from the comic books, like comic.
I think the Star-Lord is similar to the one in the big Benatar, except he doesn't have dual molded legs.
Yeah, and Rocket looks like he's got the mid legs instead of the non-movable legs, like the old.
No, he's got short legs.
I do like how he's torching that turkey. That's nice.
Well, he's
getting that to a golden brown.
That's how he is. I like how he's got the drumsticks on it. It's like full turkey.
I know, right? And that turkey looks a little darker too. Miles.
So what do you think? Do you think these are what the Galador figures should have been, and maybe Galador would have worked out better? Because these are more buildable. I mean, even though they are pure action figures, there are a lot more. I don't know. There's a lot more pieces involved, a lot more plates, a lot more. It's more of a buildable thing.
I want to say this as nicely as I can, man.
Okay.
This thing, these really suck.
Okay, you don't like them. I think they're kind of. You know, they're better than the buildable figures, but you know, they're still action figures. They're still clearly not that much Lego.
I can see the appeal to kids, little kids, man. They'd want these, you know what I mean? Like this is, and that's probably what Lego is hoping. Like, okay, maybe they don't want all these like detailed minifigs. They're not really about that, you know. But yeah, they want these big toys they can like fight with and stuff, you know.
Right, mash around a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I hate them, you know.
Yeah,
in a very nice way.
I don't like them either.
Yeah, Mom says no bueno, no bueno.
No bueno. There's also been like some seasonal stuff that's been kind of popping out.
Yeah, some other.
There's
been a few other seasonal things.
Yeah, we got the Christmas reveals. Those are the reveals. Those were just those leaks.
Those
leaks. Actually, you want to see that? You want to see the Christmas reveals? We can do the Christmas reveals.
I mean, if you got them, yeah, dude. So I was gonna ask you guys also.
Like, why would I not have them? This is not Good Morning Brick World. Oh, that's painful. That's painful, Hive.
I can't remember everything you have in your bag of tricks, Doc.
Here we go. Boom.
Yeah.
So
the ornaments.
They're nice.
That's
for
getting
Christmas
bought.
Tree.
That's getting bought in my household. My mom wants them.
They will sell out like they do every year. These ornament things. At my store, they sell out. At my store, they sell out. So I don't know about other stores, but
yeah, I wasn't sure about that.
They bring some of them back for the next year, though.
Dude,
so.
this Christmas tree is almost 800 pieces, man.
Yeah,
I know like there are a lot of small pieces, but
so you can build two
$45, and my mom wants two because
they're nice. It's a big tree.
Well, yeah, on the mantelpiece you need one on each side. You know,
I kind of want to buy one and just put it in the forest.
Well, there's that too, yeah.
And not put the Christmas decorations on it. Just big, huge pine tree in there. I thought these were dogs.
They're polar bears.
I know, but
they do look like dogs. Now that you said that, I can't unsee it. Thanks, Hive. Thank you.
Why is one of the polar bears on a sled?
Well,
because man, that's how those polar bears roll, dude.
Up there.
That's one of the reasons why I think it's a dog.
Hey, what's up with that star on top of the Christmas tree? Why does it look like that?
That's because it's not really. It's just.
It kind of looks like it's on fire.
It looks like a brick-built monstrosity. I don't know. It's just missing a Coca-Cola can. Is all it's missing. Is all that's you know.
That's
where's
exactly what I was thinking too when I first heard about it. I was like, it's gonna be a Coca-Cola can.
Exactly. Sponsored by Coke.
Woof woof. Yeah, it's not okay. It says I like the ornaments. They're super fun. Yeah, man, they're cool. Talk. Good morning to you.
I'm look like dogs now. Damn it, Hive. They look like bears before to me.
They did. I don't know why people are seeing bears. They don't look like bears to me. Good morning, Tori. How are you? He says good morning, or I'm not sure. Good morning from Camel City Brick House. I'm at the beach and Jean is at home holding down the store. Oh, nice.
Oh, dang. Nice at the beach.
Right. And I see Mrs. Neverland out there.
Hey, Barb.
Mrs. Neverland, I was telling Ninja that he won the last membership giveaway that we did last week. So I will be sending your stuff with his very, very soon. Very soon.
Hey, Ninja wasn't happy. I remember.
I don't understand Ninja sometimes. Because he was like
a competition.
Well, it's like no, this one wasn't the competition though. This was like you won. Because you're a member, you won the giveaway.
I know, but he still feels like he's like, dang it, stop it.
I know, we keep going around.
And he broke the curse, though. I'm just glad he broke the curse. Because usually if I say somebody's name, they get eliminated. And he survived. He survived. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
Definitely. Even though I never normally root for anybody, but I got to tell you, Amberlia touched my heart a lot, man, when she did that for everybody.
Oh yeah, that boost, the boost.
Yeah, and I was kind of hoping she would win that one.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
But like I said, I don't like to be biased. She did a really awesome thing for other people, so I just thought she definitely deserved it.
Oh, yeah.
Ms. Neverland, I'm gonna get you something. Don't you dare!
See what I mean? It's a battle. It's a battle to the end.
See here, great custom. Oh yes, the Sandcrawler.
Oh, that's not my custom. It's the UCS Cave God. It's Cave God's design. So yeah, I'll be building that on Friday Night Bricks.
What city is talking about? I wish Lego would make the Gremlin set. Oh yeah, that would be a good winter, kind of like how they did the Home Alone set. They made it around the winter time, of course, like the movie. I think Gremlins
they make the theater so they can have multiple figures.
I don't know. I feel like they would do the house, but who knows? But the house would seem like it would make more sense. But they've already done the Gremlins and the Dimension, so it's not like they couldn't, do it.
Or do a big buildable Gremlin like the Yoda or whatever that you can transform into Stripe with extra pieces.
That would be pretty wild. So yeah, I don't know. I could see them doing it, but it's hard to say what they've got on their plate, to be quite honest with you. I mean, Lego is doing so many different things that, Jay,
is that Max? West Coast Bricks is Max, right?
Yes.
I think I finally got their names all figured out finally. Yeah, so shout out to the Max. I see him out there.
The easiest one is Brent's Bricks.
Right, exactly, because it's Brent.
Let's see here. Amber Lai is goated, dude. She is the goat. I tell you, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, it just was super nice of her to do that. That's all. And she's a super cool person. She even messaged me and was like, "I'm sorry, I can't be a Good Morning Brick World. I've got plans and stuff." I'm like,
All right, bummer.
Don't be sorry.
Bummer.
No, it's all good. We'll miss you, but you got plans. Yeah. It's all good. So Doc has Stripe energy. Doc does have some Stripe energy. I can.
What are you talking about?
A little bit of mischievous. Yeah, a little bit of that mischievous energy. I wish for the Lego 2023 modular building would be a shopping mall. Actually, has anybody heard any kind of rumor at all about the next modular? I'm very curious what it'll be. I have often been talking about I would love a school, I would love a post office, I would love a library. And even though we technically already have one, I think we need an updated firehouse and maybe even like a hospital. Those are like the 5 immediate things I can think of city-wise that would make good modulars. But post office, library, or school are the top 3 that I would like to see made.
I don't see them doing a library for a little bit, only because they had the bookstore. That's
with one
similar.
book.
Yeah, one book.
That was so sad when I heard that.
I still have not built the bookstore yet. But you got to remember the difference is that's a bookstore, not a library. I know everybody's like, oh, but they both did books, but
they all sold out. That's must
they're
be what
different,
happened.
but
and a library would be like, because a bookstore also was like 2 buildings, put in one or whatever. So a bookstore, a library would also obviously be like a big, they could do a museum as well. They could maybe even combine the 2. Maybe do the museum on the top floor, but library on the bottom floor, or something like that. Because they're both, would be like public type thing. So I don't know. God, I love modulars though.
So you see what Snot OK is saying? She's saying sometimes they hint in the advent calendar with a micro build.
Oh, and I'm assuming the city advent calendar. Nice. I would rather have a donkey than a goat. I ain't gonna lie. As much as I always clamor about that goat, dude, I wouldn't mind a little ass too. So. Oh, sorry, you guys. That wasn't a pun. I meant donkey.
I want that goat. I want that goat. And I want that brown goat. That brown goat is so much nicer than the other goat. It's just like, come on.
I just want a goat. Look, it's not even. Look, and everybody's like,
not a brick
you want a
goat
goat because they don't have one. You want a goat, but because they're rare, or the money. No. I have a fenced-in yard. I have a fenced-in yard with like pigs and a chicken and some horses. I got a tauntaun in there. You know what I mean? I wanted some goats.
Exactly.
And like I said in that video I made, I went looking for them, and all of a sudden I'm like, what the hell?
I know the plant elements are getting crazy. We need a goat in here. Get a goat in here to get these plant elements.
So I don't know. But yeah, a donkey would be great. I ain't gonna lie. I would love a post office too. My Bricks and Me says agreed. Sorry, I'm just kind of looking to see what everybody else is saying.
Ignore all the goat hate talk. Just ignore it. They don't know what they're talking
about. Firehouse would be great to get a red profile bricks. Oh
yeah, a ton of them.
I forgot to. Dang it! I don't even know where I put it. So I was digging through some Lego boxes that I just, I threw stuff in there and just put them away and totally forgot. So I found some spacemen I found a couple of yellow ones, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we already got a yellow one." But
yeah,
I found a red one. Isn't that the
yeah.
one that only comes with like one set or something?
Well, like
Jay?
classic red
Jay?
spaceman.
Let's see him.
It's definitely got to be a classic one because if it's only come out in...
Check the helmet.
No, I mean I gotta find the helmet, but it's definitely
because
Lego.
if it's got that scene.
Does it look like this?
Well, yes, but it's a little more worn. It doesn't look that nice.
So that's a classic spaceman. So yeah, that.
All right, Hive, go get him. Let's watch this segment.
Good morning, Brick World from Brick Fair, Virginia 2022.
It seems like all the fun at Brick Fair is not done. Yeah, we got one more correspondent there. We're talking about the bearded bricks. Yeah, let's get him in here. Let's get him in here. Off the screen. Everybody, it's Beard. Just Beard. The Beard's live from the thing. Can you turn your phone so it's landscape? What is the deal with you people? All right, so walk us through your build because it is one epic. Yeah, look at that Sentinel. Oh, how many custom figures do you have on there?
There's Jubilee, there is Banshee, there is Storm, there is Archangel, there's Beast, there's Phoenix, Magneto, Wolverine, and Xavier are Lego, and I believe Quicksilver is Lego. I've got a Venom Church going on with some Daredevil, some Spawn involved.
Spawn.
Kind of did the Empire State Building. Had a little Spider-Man and Green Goblin scene where Green Goblin is blowing it up.
Oh, all right, nice. But anyway,
the streets of the city is just turmoil. I mean, we got Doc and Marty with the DeLorean.
Is that custom? Are those custom? Are those custom? That DeLorean and the Ghostbusters?
The DeLorean is
ambulance?
rebrickable.
Okay.
The Ecto is the set.
Oh, okay.
And then we have another Brickmania Leopard tank.
Dang, crushing that car.
Just tons of buildings. We have the Benatar with Thor and the Guardians of the Galaxy fighting.
Okay. Is that Gargant? Did you mock Gargantos larger, or is that the one from the set?
That's the one from the set.
Okay. Hey, I see myself. Why am I not fleeing in terror? What's going on? Oh, I got Star-Lord with me, so I'm good.
You're running away from the terror. The terror is that way. You're running this way.
I was gonna say, but plus I got Star-Lord with me, so we're cool. I'm safe. I'm protected. Yeah, look at the cinema.
The only building that is not actually my design is the one that is way over here. That's the new Sanctum Sanctorum set. I just built it.
Yeah.
The turmoil starts happening again. We got Deadpool being blown out of his hotel room while he's still holding the pizza box. We got the Ninja Turtles fighting with Ninjago to stop all the foot soldiers. We got another Abrams Brickmania tank.
Good lord.
We got Freddy and Jason taking down some people.
Those are civilians. What's going on? Oh, Freddy and Jason, I guess. Okay.
And then we got Hulk slamming Loki.
Oh dang! On the Avengers Tower, is that the set mocked up, or is that just the set?
No, that's my design too.
Nice. And there's a seems to be a Jedi Starfighter hovering above it all.
Yeah, that's the Benny Jedi Starfighter.
No, you were aiming at. I was just wondering.
This is not a rebrickable design. This is my buddy Justin's design.
Oh, okay. Where's Justin? Can we see him on camera or no?
That's Justin.
There he is. All right. And then how come Justin hasn't given us a Good Morning Brick World? What's up with that, Justin? See if you can get.
They want to know why you haven't given them a Good Morning Brick World. He said he doesn't do that.
He doesn't. I do not endorse other shows. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
If we were in pop culture, I believe I would have won, and that would have probably boosted my ego to a point where I didn't need it to be anyway.
All right, so turn the camera to you. Turn the camera to you so we can see you. All right, so you're busy and you're hungry, so I'm gonna let you go. That was a look at Bearded Bricks' display at Brick Fair, Virginia. Yeah. What a display, I tell you. I think you're muted.
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't realize.
So thanks to Bearded Bricks for,
Yes,
hooking me up with that footage.
Thank you, Bearded Bricks. We appreciate you. So yeah, I don't know where I put that spaceman at.
He looks everywhere. You probably sold him on the whatnot. He's gone. He's gone.
No, because there was 2 yellows and a red one that I found, and like, so the red none of them had their helmets, so I still was looking for their helmets. But like, I think the red spaceman, like his hands were missing too, or something. So I put them somewhere, and I was gonna come back to them later, and I don't know where I put them. So,
so if you're at a convention and you've got a display, contact me and we will get you shown here on Good Morning Brick World, because we love when you guys go to conventions and you build those great, fantastic mocks. We love to show them.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, I was going back through the comments, making sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, so we need to do a Kickstarter to fund some goats for Hive. Wouldn't that be dude, that'd be so. I just imagine if you're like looking through Kickstarter and people are like trying to get donations for like hospital bills and stuff like that, like very important things that I got. Like, I need goats.
Oh yeah.
Good morning, Axel. How are you doing? So yeah, it's going to be about that. Oh, there's BFAB. What's up, BFAB?
Hey, BFAB.
How you doing?
Yeah, if anybody's going to the Brick Slopes or the BrickCon, contact me on the Instagram. We'll get you up on the shoe.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, we like to definitely promote a lot of that stuff. So yeah, it's getting to be about that time to get the invite ready for our guest.
All right.
And then get started on some Ninjago talk.
Yeah, and get us. Is there another J segment? I mean,
yeah,
Jay
we're gonna play.
There's a full-on segment down
right
there.
before we invite him on. Actually, if you want, while I'm sending the invite out, you want to play it now? Since we're getting ready to go on that. Oldendorf, get some sleep. Looks tired. All right, so let's see here. Let's play that.
You may have noticed in the latest.
Whoop. Oh, I almost forgot about the intro. I love the intro. So great.
Ninjago sets and the newest season crystallized that there have been some returning villains present in Ninjago. These villains are referred to as the Crystal Council. But who are all of these guys? Well, that is what I'm going to be explaining to you guys today. First up is Pythor. One of Ninjago's most prominent villains, Pythor first appeared during Rise of the Snakes, where he awakened the Great Devourer, a giant serpent capable of consuming all of Ninjago. However, Wu intervened and made sure that they were both eaten by the Devourer. When the Devourer was destroyed, Wu escaped unscathed, and Pythor was thought to be deceased. But he appeared again during the rebooted crisis, bleached in white from the Devourer's venom. He aided the Digital Overlord in transforming into the Golden Master, but was defeated again when he swallowed a shrinking pill that shrunk him down to miniature size. He appeared again imprisoned in Cryptarium prison, but was broken out by Master Chen, who needed his essence to transform his Anacondri warriors. Pythor then aided the ninja in stopping Chen, because there's nothing worse than fake Anacondri. Pythor appeared one final time during the Day of the Departed crisis, where each villain took on a ninja. Pythor took on Lloyd, but was ultimately unsuccessful in defeating him. Next up is Mr. E. A non-vocal nindroid, Mr. E worked for the Sons of Garmadon, a criminal syndicate dedicated to the resurrection of Garmadon. He even possessed one of the Oni masks, the Mask of Vengeance, which granted him 2 extra arms and the ability to redirect elemental blasts. Mr. E was ultimately destroyed by Garmadon when he failed to capture Lloyd and the remaining ninja. This is Asphyra. Asphyra was a serpentine sorceress who learned Spinjitzu from Wu, but was ultimately defeated and imprisoned by him for using her power to take over the Serpentine Kingdom. However, the ninja ended up accidentally releasing her 1,000 years later, and she stole Kai's firepower. After a lot of destruction and chaos, she finally found Wu once more and attempted to exact her revenge on him, but was defeated by Zane, but not before sending Zane to the Nether Realm. Asphyra is currently locked up in cell number 1 in Cryptarium Prison, a cell once used to house Lord Garmadon. Next, we have the Mechanic. The Mechanic was a relatively small-time villain in Ninjago, his only real standout being a metal arm, but he leveled up in prominence when he partnered up with Unagami. He aided Unagami in getting to the real world from Prime Empire, but Unagami ultimately turned good, leaving the Mechanic still free to roam the streets of Ninjago. His current whereabouts are unknown. Next, we have King Vangelis, otherwise known as the Skull Sorcerer. Vangelis enslaved the underground people of Shintaro, forcing them to mine Vengestone for an unknown buyer. Vangelis was eventually brought down by Cole, when Cole used his Spinjitzu burst power to destroy the skull of Hazadur, which was the source of Vangelis' power. Vangelis was then arrested by his daughter, Princess Vanya, and put in a cell in Shintaro. He remains there to this day. And finally, we have Harumi. Harumi was the leader of the Sons of Garmadon, and totally dedicated to resurrecting Lord Garmadon. Her public persona was the Jade Princess Harumi, as she had been adopted by the royal family. However, when the royal family was killed, when the palace was attacked, she joined the ninja team and became a love interest for Lloyd, but ultimately betrayed him in favor of resurrecting Lloyd's father. She helped Garmadon rule the city when he took it over, but was seemingly killed when she was on top of a building that collapsed very slowly. Clearly, she survived. And that is all the villains on the Crystal Council. They're all evil, they're all powered up, and they're all ready for their revenge on the ninja.
And that was your Ninjago moment with TJ.
Yes. very nice.
Very educational.
Nice. Yes.
So what is the deal with that Asphyra figure? That one was, I'm just like, what is the bottom? That is one cool looking figure.
Well, it was supposed to represent that like she was on fire.
Okay.
But in the show, she just has like a serpentine tail, which is really the piece that they should have used, but they didn't. And then I guess for the newer wave, they just wanted to keep the fig consistent, so they just used the same tail piece.
Nice.
Okay. That was very interesting.
So our guest is in the green room right now.
All right.
So let's go ahead and bring him on. It is our Toy World. What's going on, man?
What's up? How are you guys?
Hey.
Good. Thank you for being on with us.
No, yeah. Thanks for having me, Jay. Thanks for inviting me, hooking it up with the Ninjago panel. So
yeah, right. Yeah, Ninjago obviously holds a special place in our hearts, and definitely one in Jay's hearts. This is the first themed panel that we have repeated. Yeah. I mean, and we're repeating it. Actually, I don't want to mislead anybody. We're repeating it because Jay is leaving to go back to school soon. So we wanted to do another one for him because he is our Ninjago expert. But yeah, hooking it up, reached out to our Toy World and, definitely got a Ninjago panel on here now.
That all just came from my mind, but it took many takes, especially the Pythor one. That was like a minute-long explanation because Pythor has so much history.
Was it the same figure you kept putting back down, or was it a different version each time?
No, it's the same figure. I kept having to like move him and put him back because it kept messing up the take.
Also, I saw Oldenorf commented, will Burkhive build a Ninjago in his Lego table? Actually, I do have the Ninjago City Gardens and the forest, so it definitely it's like kind of on the edge of the forest, but man, that was one of the funnest sets to build ever. I really wish I would have jumped on Ninjago City and the docks.
Oh yeah, them docks,
because like it's the complete opposite of monotonous. Like you build a pyramid or like I don't know, like the Colosseum or something, like that's just like the same thing over and over again. And I guess it's nice, whatever. But like Ninjago City Gardens, man, you build this, then you build this, and then like comes up, the tree that comes out of the middle.
Oh yeah.
It's so city and organic, like mixed. And like you got all these cool shops and the water and oh geez, man, it's so great. And look, Monkey Kid tried and they did a very good job. I like the Heavenly Realms and I like that little city thing that they did. It looks great, but I'm sorry, it still doesn't compare to Ninjago City or the Gardens. I don't want to say the docks because I haven't seen the docks enough to get a really good look close up, but definitely which gonna lead me to a Ninjago question in a minute. But before we start on Ninjago,
right,
real quick, I wanted to address something that Jay had told us in our meeting, which the members get to see, but it was about the ATTE.
Yeah.
ATTE. What you want to say real quick what that was that you
yeah. So I was thinking about this the other day. If you aren't aware, the printing on the tops of the helmets of all the troopers is different from what's on the box. It's lower, it's a bit wider. You can't see the point on the 212th trooper.
And you're talking about, when you say on the box, you're talking about the troopers and the picture on the box.
Yeah, the picture on the box is different from what you get in the set. And it's not just a misprint, it's on every trooper as far as we've seen in reviews. It's a real issue. And what I was thinking is, the box is a form of advertising, is it not? It's a form of advertising. What's on the box? It's advertised. Yeah. And advertising has to be truthful.
Oh yeah.
But it's not truthful in this case because what you get on the box, what is shown on the box, isn't what you get in the set. So, is Lego technically breaking the law with this new ATTE?
And I know a lot of people might think like, boy, that's a really small or even petty thing to try and, maybe take them to court about or something like that. But think about it, though. I mean, a lot of us, obviously, it's no big deal. But if you're trying to get an accurate representation of whatever they're selling, it's not the same thing. So, I don't know, just something very interesting.
It goes back to the whole only the best is good enough from Lego.
Yeah.
And
they
say that.
No,
they don't do it.
They hate Star Wars, So, and it doesn't say anywhere on the box product may vary or anything like that because usually that's the caveat.
And this is to add to that point. What does it have on every Lego box? Generally, it has a minifigure in it. On the side of the box, they have like actual size. You know what I mean? So they're gonna go and tell you the actual size, dimensions of it, or whatever. But like, if it's like a different type of print or something. So,
I don't know how much of a case I have with that, but if anyone
I feel like
feel free.
Yeah.
And when I was telling Jay, I was like, man, I'm surprised no one's really picked up on this because I'd never heard about it until Jay mentioned it. I don't have the set either, so maybe
neither do I. I'm just going off what I've seen on the.
And maybe that's why no one's really picked up on it yet because it's not out there as much as people think because it's still in the coming soon part. You know what I mean? So there's not too many people that have the sets yet
in hand. Yeah.
So, anyways, I just really brought that up. I wrote it down. I was like, I even like underlined it, and I was like, don't forget. So I just wanted to make sure we talked about that real quick before we went back into Ninjago. So, all right, yeah. Anyways, okay, everybody, that's something for we can bring back to another discussion later. So Ninjago, I gotta tell you, out of all the themes in Lego, Ninjago is the one that fascinates me the most. Honestly, you would think it'd be Star Wars because I'm such a Star Wars fan and stuff, but there's something really wild about Ninjago to where it's a theme that Lego created, but it's not a plain type of theme or something. It's not a city. It's not even friends. It's like a thing with a whole bunch of adventures and like a show. Or, all this stuff that goes with it, and it has been, I want to say, almost the longest running theme, with the exception of maybe City or something, right? I mean, I know it's not longer than Star Wars, but it's pretty close, right?
Yeah. There's. Oh, sorry, Jay.
No, there's not. I think it's one of the longest running themes with like a consistent story and like media that goes along with it.
Yeah, I think what? I think it just passed Bionicle in terms of how long it's running for like a non-licensed story theme. So, because what it's going to be, 12 years this January. So,
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's some deep lore.
Yeah. Well, and the thing that I had always said to Jay, up until these price increases recently, was Ninjago always seemed like one of the best deals that Lego had as far as themes. Like they just always had really good price ranges, and it wasn't just that they had good prices, but their minifigs are amazing. You know what I mean? And their sets, yeah, you can say like they're kind of repetitive with some of the types of building, like the cars or whatever.
Right.
But like at least, and I say this again as a Star Wars fan, but at least it's not like they're making the land speeder over and over again.
Right.
Well,
it's a different car each time. Different, different jet,
Ninjago,
different mech.
It's the same. You get the same stuff each year. You get a bike, you get a mech, you get a car, you get a bigger thing, you get a villain thing, but it's for different characters. So you aren't just getting the same thing each year. And the builds are a bit different as well, different price points on like the dragons and the cars and whatnot, and the jets.
Well, you mentioned there's a different one for each kind of character or whatever, which means like they all got like their own kind of color scheme and stuff too. And I know when I was a kid, I really liked color palettes in different toys, and some more than others and stuff like that. So you might have a kid out there that's really into Lloyd, and it's because maybe green's his favorite color, so like he just goes hard on all the green Ninjago. Like, because imagine too, like if you just don't have the money to collect all of Ninjago, at least you're like, man, I'll at least stick with my Lloyd stuff, you know what I mean? So definitely really good. And mechs, I want to say, man, like Ninjago is probably the king of mechs, dude.
Yeah, isn't that where the knees came in first time? Was like Ninjago, they tried the knees out.
I believe the first mech with knees was that Zane's Titan mech.
Yeah.
They're like really good functioning knees. But
like
then
they perfected the mech there. In
actually,
Ninjago.
no, it wasn't. It was the golden mech / the Cole's mech from the Thunder Raider. Those are like smaller knees. But then Zane's mech was the first big mech that had knees.
Yeah, I want to say, definitely they're like the king of mechs. Other themes definitely have dabbled in mechs, but Ninjago is really up their game as far as like those just big mechs. Dude, I remember one of the most interesting ones, and I really wish I would have bought it because it was on super sale at Target once, was the one that's on the wheel, the wheel.
The Quake mech.
Yeah, and didn't it have like the speakers or something on that too?
Yeah.
Is that same one, dude?
The movie.
Man, that was good stuff, man. So
what do you guys think about this question from Barbara? What do you think? I think that crystallized the Jay's car is like the best value, $29.99. I think it's the best value to start out as Ninjago. What do you guys think? What should they try?
You mean Jay's bike, the $20 bike?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. I would also say, because it's current right now, I think the core line is another like good starting place for someone who's like just getting into Ninjago, because it does like the simple things in Ninjago, but also just with Ninjago there's so much out there. Buy what appeals to you.
I think.
What do you think, Richie?
I think if you're willing to go back like a year or two and buy some older sets that are retired, I'd say get some legacy sets. I think legacy is a line that all Ninjago fans enjoy. I've never seen anyone complain about it. It's a line that non-Ninjago fans enjoy as well. Obviously, a lot of those sets are retired now, so you might have to pay a little bit more. But if you're willing to spend the extra money, I'd say go for a legacy set.
Yeah. Speaking of extra money, that Zane's Titan mech that I mentioned, that did just go up $5, but it's still a really good set and a really good deal for it. I really like that one.
I think, even though it still hurts, a lot of people can usually swing the $5 thing, and a lot of us are kind of used to, like prices going up anyways.
Right.
It's just when they start, once they start getting into double digits, even like $10 and up, that's when it starts being like, But luckily,
that's when you start going tax. There's tax. Oh, damn.
I know. But yeah, I legacy. Yeah, good call on that one. And that's the thing also about Ninjago is, so for someone like me, I know some stuff, but Ninjago, like, there's a lot of lore. and it goes way back. And then when I kind of came out of my dark ages and stuff, I think it was at least right before, around the time when the movie had come out or something.
Right.
Like, so like there was like normal Ninjago, and then there was like, is that the Legacy? Like, is that what that is, or is Legacy the normal Ninjago and like the movie stuff was different?
Legacy kind of goes back and makes sets from earlier seasons. It remakes them, makes them a bit better, in some cases a bit bigger, and allows people to collect those sets again.
Because it was, it was kind of confusing for me, was trying to understand, you know what I mean, how you have like those, I guess it's different like timelines or different even realities maybe or something.
Well, the movie is like a separate universe, but other than that, it's pretty much all the same.
So why did they do that? Why did they make the movie separate from the series? I mean, it makes no sense.
Did that upset you guys?
A little at the time.
Yeah, they're not Star Wars fans. They don't get triggered easily. They're like, yeah.
Yeah, I know. They're way more reasonable than Star Wars fans are.
When it's a Ninjago, we got Zen. We're good. We're good. We learn from the master. So no, we're not gonna.
But what say you, Artoy? Or like,
with the movie being separate, or
yeah,
I was okay with it. I mean, I loved those sets. They were a great deal. Honestly, like looking back at all those Lego movie sets, from back in the day, 2014 to what was it, 2014 to 2019, for all 4 Lego movies, Lego made some great sets for Ninjago. They really knocked it out of the park, both in terms of set design. The sets weren't too overpriced, so I was happy with it. And if they had made it related to the show, you would have had to expect that all of these kids would be coming into the movie with, years of knowledge. You can't expect that with kids, right? And at that point, Ninjago already was 6 years old, right? So you're looking at a show that, people have already started to come in and, leave the show. It's not right to make a movie based on a show. Make it fresh, make it new, so that a kid can walk in there with no knowledge of Ninjago and enjoy it. It is what it is. You can't, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, what was so different about it? Was it just like they broke continuity, or just had totally different type of characters, or
it was really just a different continuity? Same like character names, but they kind of had a little bit of different aspects for them, and it really only focused on Lloyd. The other characters kind of took a back seat. It was more about Lloyd and Garmadon's relationship.
Right. Father-son thing, yeah.
And I mean, was it just kind of a one-shot thing? Like, it hasn't been really touched upon again? Or see, I feel like that's okay, because like in comic books, we have like on the Marvel side, we have like the what ifs, that are like separate kind of storylines, and then like DC, you have like Elseworlds, stories and stuff like that. Yeah, that would be cool. I get it. But I feel like, at least for me, when it comes to those kinds of things, I need to know. Like, I don't like it when they leave it ambiguous. Like, it's like, no, just let me know. It's like a one-off type of story or something like that. So I don't know. But they did make a lot of cool sets from that movie.
I feel like that at the movie is when they really introduced the idea that Ninjago sets were really good value. Because I think before that, they'd still like hovered around the 10 cents per piece, hovered around like good value for what the prices were. But the movie sets knocked it out of the park in terms of value.
Right. Yeah, they definitely were very creative, with all that stuff. But, the reason I brought that up is because, again, for someone like that knows some of the stuff but doesn't know enough of the lore and all that, if I was like, okay, I really want to just like, I'm going to let go of everything else. I really want to focus on Ninjago, man. I wouldn't even know exactly really where to start. Is there a good place to start, or does it really matter?
I mean, in terms of watching the show, like, I would say watch it from the beginning, because you kind of like, there's things that happen that'll come back later. I mean, for the most part, you can watch a season alone and they'll like explain the stuff that has happened in previous seasons when it becomes relevant.
Yeah.
And that is, as far as the sets go, that's a bit more difficult, because like going back and buying old Ninjago.
Well, yeah, that's
depending on what it is, it can be really expensive.
Yeah, and I didn't even think about that until I started selling some of those figs that I had, like that one I was asking you about, Jay, with the snake. the 2 heads and everything.
This is one example of an expensive fig in Ninjago. Golden Master.
I feel like another expensive one would be that one that came with the employee gift. That winter one.
Yeah, none of those figs are actually exclusive.
Really?
You can find all of the parts in other sets, but it's got all the gold and Ninja. It's like a convenient place to get all of them, and it's got like a few other figs, but you can build all of those.
Oh, okay. I thought there was like, exclusive print or something like that. Generally there is with those sets, but so I mentioned about like Ninjago City Gardens and the docks. I gotta tell you, man, those buildings are insanely good. Are those from the movies or are those from like just the general lore? Like,
yeah.
Well,
do you guys have them? Do you guys have them?
Only have this one. The first 2 were more movie based. They included some movie figs, and then this one back here, the Gardens, was a bit more related to the show, a bit more legacy, but not quite show accurate. So it fits in with the other Ninjago modulars, but it's not. It's kind of like in this middle ground, I suppose. The Gardens.
Yeah, I see Amberlaya out there. Hi, Amberlaya. We mentioned you earlier. We shouted you out, just so you know. Yeah, I mean, look, the reason I was bringing those up is because I'm curious if they will do more. Because
they do it in the legacy line, you guys think? The movie?
Well, I mean, but the modular buildings are special because obviously, the creator expert ones, you know what I mean? Marvel now has dabbled into it a little bit. But Ninjago is the only other one I think that's messed with it. And I mean, I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure. And man, dude, again, like I saw Max brought it up too. I don't have the city or the docks, even though they look awesome and all that, but I can't recommend Ninjago City Gardens enough, man. It's an expensive set, but if you're on the fence about it, like, man, I don't know, it looks great. I highly recommend it, especially, well, it's probably too late.
Yeah.
The price probably went up for it.
Yeah, it's gone up to $350 now, but even
it can only go up higher, so I don't know.
Yep.
No, even at $350, that set is still insanely good value.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a fun build too. It comes with, again, like 20 some minifigs, and some good ones too, man. Some good ones. And I imagine if you're really in Ninjago, there's some, like, they have like Lloyd as a kid. There's like a lot of good ones. They have the mechanic. I was thinking about that when I was watching your segment, Jay.
That kid Lloyd is the first time we got Lloyd's child hairpiece in an accurate color.
Oh. I just love the noodle shop, that little noodle shop that's on there.
Dude, those beef-ass, he says Hive knows nothing about Ninjago. Kick him off his own panel.
I know less, beef-ass.
I can't, look, and I won't fake the funk, man. There's a few themes I'm not too schooled on. Like, I was thinking about doing a theme that probably not many people are schooled on at all, and that was the Elves theme. I was actually thinking about doing an Elves panel, just because, like, I kind of want, man, I regret not being able to see, like, like the figs, man, like, I'd just throw them out the window. Actually, I'd save them and send them to Ruth, but they have like those dark trees and like with the purples in it, man. Like anything that would look good in the forest, I always want to get. But yeah, I see VFab. I'm laughing. That's funny.
We wanted to show off the stuff, so
Yeah, definitely.
Let's do it.
Wait, what's the Rula saying? I remember seeing Ninjago Dawn of Iron Dawn. Oh, for like $30.
Yeah, that's Dawn of Iron Doom. It's that was the set with the Time Twins, and those guys are money figs now.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah,
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, they've gone way up in price.
Are you smiling because you have them, Richie?
Wait, what?
Are you smiling because you have them?
Yeah, it's like me when I realize I have Thrawn from the 2018 Ghost, and I didn't even buy it for any reason. I just bought it, just buy it.
Yeah, no,
it's the best feeling.
The Time Twins are each minifig is $50.
Whoa!
Wow.
Yeah,
gotta go bring some things to the yard.
Yeah, you see,
this garden set. I'm looking at this gardens now because Hive's talking about it, and I'm like, ooh, I might.
Yeah,
at 350,
that is the Iron Doom,
but
there.
And honestly, you know, like I've sold a bunch of the figs actually that came with the gardens. But yeah, I would never sell the gardens, dude. Like that set is immaculate. Bye, Miss Neverland. Good night. I mean, good morning or whatever.
You see that Adora showed up to say she is an elves expert and she is ready to be on the panel. So let's set it up. Let's set it up.
We definitely then have at least one person for sure that
we should combine it, make it a whole friends elves kind of a.
We could. You know, we can always throw some friends.
Combine it up.
Especially with some new friends that maybe coming out and stuff like that. Also, I found some more friends mini dolls for you, Ruth. So I'll start collecting them back up for you. Look at BFF says the elves expert Ruth has arrived from the shadows. Yeah. So, anyways, like I said, the buildings. I would love to see more of them, and they might as well just keep going with the whole connecting them part, man, because all three of those connect.
Yeah.
So.
Gardens was released in it was 2020, right? Or was
2021.
I feel like they have to do something else, right? Because they released the original Ninjago City in summer 2017, and then I'm pretty sure the docs either came out winter 2017 or summer 2018. But then
I think it was summer 2018.
Yeah, but then 3 years later they released another modular. So it's like, okay, if it's like in this, even though it might not be like from the movie anymore, if it's still in the theme of the movie, you know, modulars, like they have to keep going with another one, right? So I don't know, maybe a Borg Tower will be next. I mean,
yes, Borg Tower.
That's like
what
the
everybody
ultimate
wants.
set that every Ninjago fan wants.
Yeah.
Obviously, like 5 years ago, impossible that we would get it. But now with the fact that they've made Ninjago modulars, and 2, they've made a skyscraper modular, I feel like a Borg Tower modular is maybe in the works. Well, I don't know, but it's like the possibility of one.
I know that
it exists.
I remember seeing like concepts for Ninjago Gardens, and one of the concepts had included a Borg Tower build in the set. I think where the blue tower is right now.
I mean, and the thing is, because something I noticed when I was looking for backdrops for the stream, because I know you guys can't see it right now, but like Ninjago City is like the whole city part is behind us. But dude,
that's the movie city, yeah.
But I noticed there's like so many different buildings, man, which I'm sure a lot of them are way more significant than I realize. But I'm like, wow, there's just so much you could do. Like even on like just like the street level, there's probably so much you can do that we don't even realize. And I saw Brick Sergeant had asked us a question. Hybrid Doc, do either of you have or know anything about the model teams from in the 80s?
Maybe that's model trains. Maybe spell check figured it out. I don't know. I never heard of the model teams, so no.
Yeah,
I know nothing.
I'm not sure.
And Tina says Ninjago Gardens is $300 on Amazon, so you know.
Yeah,
hop on that now,
and look, and like if I order anything on it, so I have a Amazon Visa rewards like credit card, so like I keep earning points to spend on Amazon. For, like every point's $1. And I don't know, I think I'm up to about $50 right now in Amazon points. So like if you have something similar to that, you know, you can get an even bigger discount.
All right.
Let's see, Ruth and talking Gardens retired. Ooh.
Not yet.
Is it?
Really?
Not yet?
I thought it
Not yet.
did.
It's still around. That's why they raised the price on it.
Oh, did they? How much did they raise the price on it? Was that the $25?
They raised it to $350.
I would love to see a chart of the sales for Lego over the last few months, just to see if they spiked because of the price increase, like everybody trying to get stuff before. I mean, because obviously a lot of us have, and it's totally understandable because.
And then just flatline.
Yeah.
Well, no,
and then like you're still crawling to August 1st, like I gotta keep going. Oh man. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. Bricks. Morning, good morning. Appreciate you stopping in and saying hello.
So I had a question for Richie, and then I'll answer it myself. How did you get into Ninjago, and what was your first set?
My first Ninjago set, I need to search it up because I don't know the name of it actually, which is just kind of disappointing because I probably should. But
hashtag fake fan
was You know, it came out in 2011. That was right around the time that I was starting to rise up from just a normal Lego fan to a quote unquote super Lego fan. So Ninjago was definitely instrumental in that. It was cool. There was a show on Cartoon Network. I mean, TJ knows because we're around the same age. Like Cartoon Network back in that day, if you're from like our age range, like Cartoon Network was like the channel. They had all these great shows, and back in the day, they had great viewership of these shows. They had great shows, so it was cool to know that Ninjago was on this channel. And then I bought a set. A couple years later, I kind of got out of it around like Rebooted because I liked the Chima stuff, and I was like, okay, I didn't really like the Rebooted set, so I kind of got out of Ninjago then. But then it was either no, it was 2016. I got back into Ninjago with D. Tenaglia Studios' Brick Film series. He made a, for those of you who do not know, he made a custom Lego Ninjago series. So pretty much what he would do for every season of Ninjago is take the sets and make a custom Brick Film series around those sets, but with his own storyline. So it was really cool, really exciting. I watched his season. I loved it. And then from there, I started buying Ninjago sets again, got back into it, got into the community, and the rest was history. Nowadays, I'm still kind of associated with the community in some way. I don't watch the show that much anymore. And it's kind of sad. I still buy the sets occasionally. So it's like I'm drifting back out, but it's always will be a part of me. And I feel like now I don't know. I'm not really a fan. Well, I am a fan still, but I'm not a fan like I used to be. So it's weird, but I'm still knowledgeable about it. I would like to think I still care about it, and it'll always be a part of me. So yeah.
And what was the set?
Gotta search it up.
Describe it to me, Richie.
Okay, it was from that it was from the Summer Wave. I'm pretty sure it was a skeleton tank, not a tank, but it was like an odd shape for a skeleton tank, and it was like very flimsy, not really sturdy.
Was it
Kai and a spinner?
It was Knuckles ATV.
Let me search it up.
Yeah, I think that's what, because it had like the Technic missile in it, right?
Yeah, that's what it was, and it was
Knuckles ATV. Yeah, I had that one.
Kind of a crappy set.
Can we see? Can we see?
Hold on, I can find it. But my first set was the Skull motorbike. Oh,
I want to see that one too. I want to see that one too, Jay.
I feel like mine was the one that came.
See what started the obsession.
A couple tails.
I can go and get that one. I know where that is, but let me share my screen for Knuckles ATV, because that one.
Knuckles ATV also.
See that? BFAB just spouting out names.
BFAB.
Yeah.
He's
so
testing his knowledge.
This is what it is.
Oh wow.
Yeah. This was one of my first Ninjago.
Look at those wheels.
Also.
Look at those wheels.
Yeah, but look how the wheels are connected. It's like a angular piece connecting them to the rest, like the main body.
Yeah.
It's kind of awkward.
It's really wild.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was so that because it was an ATV, the wheels had to kind of be a bit flexible, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Was this like the first wave of Ninjago, or a later
wave?
Yeah, it was the pilot season. I know that for sure.
But I mean, like even back then, dude, I love the dragon on his outfit. Just looks.
Yeah, the DX Ninja were great.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. That's what I mean. Even back then, Ninjago looked good, dude. They definitely even aged even better, but no doubt. So yeah, Barbara, Gardens is expensive. I mean, that's definitely an expensive one. But I will say, when you start getting into like, our set's worth it. It's worth it. It's huge. It's huge. It's a huge set. It's by far.
Yeah.
It's by far the tallest thing in my whole Lego land. The only thing that comes close to it is probably the Lego's Idea Tree House.
So that's the bike right there, Jay? The original set?
Yeah, the Skull motorbike. The figs are elsewhere, but
it looks like something Lobo would ride, man.
Yeah, and then it's featured with this.
Whoa.
So the minifig would kind of be standing on it to intercept the driver, and then you could just flip the switch.
Well, I was just thinking anybody in front of you too would definitely
that too.
Smackdown, man.
Well, anybody in front
it's
of
like a reverse airbag. Dang, that's dangerous.
It's a reverse airbag.
No, but I got this for my birthday in 2011. It was like it was at an interesting point because Space Police was over, and that was the theme that I collected for a bit. And so I was like, what am I going to collect now? And then I got this, and I'm like, this is cool. And then I bought another Ninjago set, and then another, and another. And it just kind of spiraled out of control, and now here I am surrounded by Ninjago.
All right. Have they made any legacy sets from any of the first wave?
Yeah, they've made a few. They've made a mostly like ninja stuff. They really only the monastery, to be honest.
Oh, so they haven't like redone the vehicles with less flimsy tires, so no.
And the fire dragon as well.
And the fire dragon with new wings, I bet.
But they haven't really done any villain vehicles for Legacy, which has been a point of complaint, I would say, from the Ninjago community. We want villain stuff too. We don't just want ninja stuff.
Right, everything in the Legacy.
We always get ninja stuff.
Yeah.
See, Tina says the only Ninjago set I got is the Water Dragon for the Blue Dragon. Once it retires, I'm assuming the NRG Naya will be sought after, sort of. Well, that's something else too. Is Ninjago definitely has some dragons. I have 2 of their dragons. One of them came with like a bin of Lego that I bought off some parents.
Yeah, you have the like the golden dragon, right?
Yeah, that big golden dragon. And then I want to say maybe 2 years ago, I bought one. It's kind of a futuristic looking dragon. It's like black with like neat looking highlights on it.
Yeah.
That bone dragon is really cool though. That bone dragon.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So they definitely, that's another thing I think they've messed with probably more. Yeah. Probably more than anybody else, man, is dragons. And something else that I want to touch on about Ninjago that they do very well, and I think probably, I'm going to say, better than anybody else, is weapons. Dude, I can't get a Darksaber to save my life, dude, but Ninjago has weapons with dragon molds, fire blades, like little things that dangle on the end of the hilt, dual molded, translucent.
Here's an example of a new weapon.
Like, well, look at that. Even fuzzy, not
look,
focused. I'm like, what the?
You can take this weapon out and wield it.
God, jeez, dude.
And you can put any of the golden weapons in here.
Dude,
it's a new mold form.
Even some other weapons you could use for different things, like the game controller weapon. You can pop that game controller right off, dude, and use that to play games with.
What else? What else do I have here?
Yeah, they just hate Star Wars. That's all.
New crystal weapon.
Oh wait,
new crystal blade piece.
I like that. I like that a lot. Dude.
So how accurate are the sets to the show?
I mean, it can vary-ish. I mean, they usually do better than Star Wars sets do, to be honest. But
Star Wars wasn't at the top of the list now, as far as
and Ninjago's like designed in Lego. I would think that their sets would be like pretty much 1-to-1. You know,
they're fairly accurate, but the season is still like in development and everything. They miss some things. They can't include every character, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because in this newest season alone, we've had like a dozen characters that do not have corresponding minifigs,
right?
At all.
And isn't every villain back?
Several of them.
I mean, pretty much, and their henchmen. So that's a lot.
Most of the surviving villains have returned.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, interesting. And Rula was curious if anyone owns the OG Lego Ninjago sets from the late 90s. Jay, I figured you definitely probably would have.
I don't own a ninja set, not yet.
Oh, ninja! I thought I said ninja.
Oh, not Ninjago, just regular.
Actually,
ninjas.
I think I own probably at least one of the I want to say helmet, but it's not really a helmet.
The masks.
Yeah, because
those
they're like really big.
Used on those masks were used on the ninja as well in their 2011 suits.
Because I was like, I have a couple that really don't have an Ninjago feel. It has like something a little bit different.
Was there a ninja in the CMFs?
The first year of Ninjago kind of used some of those older ninja pieces. The big samurai helmet and
the swords, I'm sure, the katanas and whatnot.
Yeah, which makes sense. Interesting. But yeah, so there is a new season coming out, correct?
Yep, crystallized. It's somewhat out.
The first half is out.
Yeah,
right?
the first 12 episodes out of 30 are out.
Okay. Where do you watch that at?
You can watch it on Netflix or on the YouTube channel for Lego.
Okay.
Yeah, they're still up for whatever reason. So if you don't have Netflix, check YouTube first.
Interesting.
And check to make sure it's available in your country, because it's available in the U.S. for sure, but I don't know about other.
Yeah, we're not sure about everywhere else
Right.
because for some reason they can't make the same thing across the board. Like that blows my mind. I still don't understand what the demographics is for that. Like why they.
Well, I'm sure some countries are like, no, 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 no.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. So, did they already make the sets for that season?
Yeah, those are the sets that I've been building this past week.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's okay. So
Yeah.
Built them all.
But
built them all.
well, at
the
least there's
first
not a
half of
lag
the
in between
season-
the seasons
yeah.
and the sets, though. I'm sorry, what?
The first half of the season doesn't feature the new sets a whole lot. It has some of the minifigs and some of the sets for a little bit, but most of the stuff that you see in the sets will come into play later in the season.
Oh, okay. Huh.
What's the best set you built from this wave?
Oh, it's hard to pick. They're all really good. To be honest, the mech, the Samurai Mech, really, really nice.
That one does look pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's got knees as well. Another set with knees. Let me get another one that's a bit more in reach, because this one's one of those unique ones, the Crystal King.
That's huge. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
this.
Hold on a second, man. I gotta put him on the jumbotron.
Yeah, this guy is big.
Yeah, that's the one with that's the one Doc and I were like, man, it's got this. Is it Centaur?
Yeah, it's got the centaur back legs. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
that's crazy big, dude.
But that other one's even taller. I was just like, well, I thought that one was huge. And then Jay's like, well, look at this one.
And I
Yeah,
tell you
that
what,
one
man,
might be
that
taller.
also gives me some Final Fantasy vibes as well, dude. I played that game quite a bit over the years. And
Yeah, well, just like the face is all kind of like, Japanime, I'm just like, oh,
Yeah, I like how
big
it's-
super robot.
Yeah, well, it's great because it's got the things on the side of its face, but then like you see its face is like black with the red eyes, or purple eyes, I guess, to match.
Yeah, they're
It
purple
looks
eyes.
so menacing.
Yeah, this one's probably one of the most unique ones out of the wave, and I'd say this is worth a buy. I mean, most of them are worth a buy.
How
but
much
this
was
one,
that going for, Jay?
This is 80.
80, bro.
Really?
$80.
Only 80?
It was
it won something, man.
Yeah, me too.
It was 70, but then they raised the price on it. But it's
That's okay.
Dude,
for this
that's-
one, it's okay.
But see, that's what I'm talking about with Ninjago is look at them. Even with the price increases, they still have this gigantic mech. Probably one of the biggest ones I've seen in a while.
I'm gonna
and I don't think I've seen like a Centaur one, even though I'm
No,
sure
it's like
there has
it's
been,
like it's
but-
like you got to pick and choose now. You can't just randomly buy stuff anymore. You got to like let me look. Let me actually look. There's so many sets now too. It's like it's a good idea to look.
Yeah,
Get another-
Let me check.
Another very
3,000
unique vehicle.
sets.
Oh
This
my
thing.
goodness. Yeah, that thing is
The Kai Raider.
That's a big vehicle.
Yeah, this one's a bit more pricey. It's $90 for this set.
It's
so I'd say
under 100, dude.
Yeah, I'd say wait for a deal before picking this one up.
Black
but
Friday's coming.
It's a really good build though.
And look, what I rant about Lego all the time, man. But when they do good stuff, I praise them. Those two sets you just showed, god dang it, dude.
Yeah, you can
The
raise
wheel
so
still
you
turns,
can
like, what are you doing, man?
yeah, you can do that. What else can you do?
That's so
You can-
cool like that, though.
you
I
can
remember
do
this part. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so it can split. You can have the wheels on the back, and then these things rotate, so you can fire. It's like a firing position, I suppose.
Yeah, dude.
And it doesn't have an escape motorcycle or anything, does it? Because a lot of times in
It's
Ninjago,
got,
people have a hidden inner vehicle.
Well,
I
it's
mean,
got a drone.
It
It's
looks
got like
good as a display, and it's got mad play features.
It's got
on
like a little drone, but that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. It's still a cool little drone that comes with it. Look.
Also,
these two
I
sets
will
you showed are
say,
awesome.
I'm still shocked that other one's
They
only
have-
$70.
Yeah,
I
have
was
a
like,
thing.
what? No way.
They have a thing to turn this in the back, but I would say don't use it. Just pick one of the sides and turn it that way. It's easier.
Yo, hot take about that Crystal King set. I think that's the best Ninjago mech in years.
I would agree with you, dude.
I mean, like 3 years, 4. I mean, I'm talking years. So I mean, that I'm.
And that's a bold statement because there have been a lot of good big mechs over the last few years. But I agree. The only thing I would have a hard time comparing it to is that one that I really like, but that's on the wheel with the speakers. I love that mech so much,
that's
dude.
One of the best Ninjago mechs as well. I'm like.
But that Centaur one, man, goodness gracious!
Yeah, the price is just outrageous.
I'm sick
Is
of
that the same thing?
Mech, so
This is the Samurai Mech.
Oh,
yeah, this one also really good. Here,
yeah, it is. It's very nice.
Here are the knees. So like
fully
they
articulate.
have,
Nice.
I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it. But yeah, there's three ball joint pieces.
Turn around. Was there a printed piece on the front, like on the belt or something?
Oh no, that's a sticker.
Oh, okay.
All the detail you see is stickers.
Still,
and look,
nice,
it's on my table and it's still really tall.
And I like the red X on the chest. You know, that's really
cool. So this is like an upgraded version of Nia's original mech, and it's got a different color scheme, but it keeps like the original red that was in her original mech and colors and suit, and it's got these things on the bottom to keep it from just sliding over and falling on the ground.
Very nice.
So you have any Ninjago sets to flex, Richie? I mean, dang.
No,
you're getting left behind.
They're all away in storage.
They're all away in storage.
You're good.
I don't know. I might have to pick up some of these crystallized sets, though. I mean, obviously, I was with Jay on the first at the Lego store. He went crazy getting all those Ninjago.
Yeah.
Sets. And to be honest, I think the crystallized box art is kind of cool, but it's also kind of distracting in the sense that it's like kind of hard to see the set with like the purple background, at least in my opinion. So, but no, I think I might have to go and get that Crystal King set and maybe even that blue mech that Jay just showed. I mean,
dude,
I'm kind of sick of most mechs, to be honest. So that's where I like the Quake mech because it's like unique, or I like the Crystal King mech because it's unique. But that blue mech, I mean, it's like that's a boss mech. That's a serious mech. So I mean, again, I'm kind of sick of mechs, but that one that's like pretty serious. And I mean, what are you thinking, Jay? Like, do you think that Ninjago's gonna kind of keep going in this way of like some like pretty serious like detailed sets? I mean,
I think so.
This
Yeah.
crystallized wave. I mean, like the Crystal King or that blue mech. I mean, these are some like pretty serious sets. Like, they look like nothing we've ever really seen for Ninjago sets before. You think they're gonna keep kind of going outside the box with these kind of sets? Like, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, obviously you've got core, which we're gonna have more core stuff in the winter, so that's kind of like standard Ninjago. But then they put out this stuff, and it was like same with the Seabound stuff. Like that was so out of the box. It was just underwater ninja. You never would have expected it.
I know that was pretty cool.
That submarine was pretty cool, though.
Yeah, it was, man.
And they just keep stepping up their game, and I'm like, this is like the end of an arc in the season, like that conclusion of like a big storyline. So they've got to like really bring their A game for this. And
well, that kind of reminds me too, Jay. I was kind of wondering about what you guys.
They also have these.
Oh yeah, dude, I love those.
The ultimate, those are ultimate figures.
Yeah. You had like 3 of those, didn't you, man?
Yeah, well, there's 4. There's one for each of the 4 ninja. This one is the cheapest.
Yeah,
comes on a $20 set.
Wait. I didn't even realize I forgot about the bottom of the wings, how they're translucent like that.
Yeah, he's got trans legs, trans arms.
Yeah, dude.
Trans wings, trans
head, trans helmet. Well, it's like golden trans.
Still, that is nice.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask you guys about like the show, the theme, the season. Like, it's been around a long time.
Predictions.
You guys see it just keep going, or you see like an end coming? And I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just all good things can come to an end, Star Wars, like some of those types of things. But we've talked about Harry Potter too. Like, we're not sure what else. Like, yeah, you can keep making the same stuff over and over, but like, at least Star Wars is the one where they have a much broader universe to pull from, if they so choose to. But Ninjago, I mean, you guys think they can keep spinning good new stuff to sell, or what?
I think Well, I think at this point, Ninjago is pretty much going to be an evergreen theme for another maybe 5 years at least. I have a buddy that works in the Lego store, and keep this on the DL, but he told me that at least at their specific store, the Ninjago sets sold out faster than the Star Wars sets for the last wave, not this August 1st wave. Now, to be fair, we have to remember that with Star Wars, they probably have more in stock, there are more sets, but still, that's impressive, right? With Ninjago, I think it'll continue to be successful. Obviously, as Jay mentioned earlier, they're going to keep it up with the core sets. So it seems like they'll keep on making sets based on the show as well as with core. Maybe they'll even bring back Legacy. So at that point, you have kind of like 3 sub themes under Ninjago, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I think the show could end. I mean, the show, not trying to be rude, but if you look at the numbers, 10 years ago, the show would average almost 3 million viewers. Today, those numbers are in, the mid 100,000s. So the show isn't as big as it used to be, but it's okay because the sets are doing great, even with non-Ninjago fans.
Right.
And the show kind of now is almost like an advertisement for the sets. Obviously, it always was, even back in the day, but it was more like the show benefited the sets and the sets benefited the show. Now it's more like the show just benefits the sets, but it's more of an organic advertising, as opposed to just pumping ads out. It's a cool way of advertising. Of course, the show's still great, but it's, the show isn't as big as it used to be, and the sets benefit the show more, it seems, nowadays. But I think they could end the show and the sets could continue on for another 5 years, or they could continue the show, but I hope they change it up. I'm getting a little bored of the original Ninja team after 10 years. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree. That's something they could do too, if they haven't already kind of messed with already, is like create a whole new, basically a whole new Ninjago. You know what I mean? Kind of like what they do with like Star Wars and stuff. They dip into like the future, the past, or another part of the universe or whatever.
Yeah, they've been doing that a little bit in the comics, dipping into like the early years with Wu and Garmadon going on adventures. But I've been very vocal about 2023. I want to see a new ninja team. I want to see like 1 or 2 of the ninja take a mentor role for a new ninja team, while the rest of the ninja go off and retire and live their lives and do other things. Because I think
side characters, because you would get, and again, just I hate to keep comparing to, but just like with Star Wars, like all of us love all the OG stuff, all the prequel stuff, the sequels we can all just debate about, but the point is, I think all of us are hungry for new Star Wars, new characters, new stories, new places, planets. You know what I mean?
New adventures.
But we still want it to be Star Wars, And I feel like Ninjago fans are probably in the same boat. Like they're like, okay, we're hungry for some new Ninjago, but we want Ninjago still. Maybe it could take place still in Ninjago City. Maybe there's a whole nother Ninjago type city to go check out.
Yeah, I mean, these characters have been around for 11 years, and for Richie and I, we've grown up with these characters, and I think introducing a new generation of characters would give younger fans an opportunity to grow up with different characters, kind of grow up with their own characters.
I also feel that Lego probably shouldn't let it go necessarily anyways, because the great thing about it is it's Legos. It's like, it's not like
they own
it's an IP. Yeah, they own it.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as it can keep doing at least above a certain line, I would be like, no, don't get rid of that. If anything, I feel like the backlash would probably be pretty heavy. And I feel like it would definitely be even more so than Bionicle. But I feel like it could probably go on par with like Star Wars level craziness, because you guys take that stuff seriously, man. I mean, even if you're drifting away from a little bit, it's still something like you just said. You grew up with that. You don't, you know what I mean? It's a big part of your lives,
And another advantage that Ninjago has is that the design team, the people working on the show and the sets, are really passionate about the show and the sets. They're passionate about what they do.
Well, I learned
especially compared to Star Wars, who can't even get eras right.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing I learned about Ninjago when I was still kind of not knowing anything really about it was when that voice actor had passed away. I saw you guys, and I mean when I say you guys, like Ninjago fans, like really, you guys really felt that, and I saw a lot of tribute stuff and a lot of love and it would be, I was like, wow, I was like, I had no idea that you guys had like
they follow it all.
Yeah,
every aspect of the show.
Right. So, but I will say, like I said, man, Ninjago fans that I've seen are probably the most reasonable, really, out of the bunch. I honestly, you guys, even when you guys debate stuff or get upset, man, you guys aren't like irate about it or anything. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Ninjago fans are great, and Ninjago is a great theme. And if I wasn't already spread so thin with so many other stuff, I would definitely probably dive into it a lot harder.
Oh yeah, Jay stirring up the FOMO by showing off all those sets. Like, dang,
yeah, I know. I saw some comments, man. People talking about like Jay want to go buy some Ninjago and stuff.
Yeah, especially the affordability of that one set. I'm like, dang it, Jay,
I know,
dang it.
dude.
Lies. It's 120.
Because I'm gonna go buy some groceries today for this cookout because I've been kind of waiting to the last minute, but I kind of want to stop at Target.
They sell food at Target too. You can buy get some VIP points at the same time.
Well, I was gonna stop at Target also because they did have some of those Republic fighter tanks, so I was thinking about grabbing.
You better hurry! You better hurry!
I know. Because a lot of people have been looking for them.
Hive, I would recommend the J bike because it's the cheapest of the wave.
I want that Centaur, man.
Well, yeah,
that's an add-on. You're getting VIP points, so get the bike too.
Oh, that's right.
You'll still be under $100. You'll still be under $100. You'll be fine.
I forgot about
that. The J bike is
VIP.
The J bike is one of those really good starting ones, and you get that cool ninja fig with the wings.
It is a rad bike too, man. It is a rad bike. Bye, Will. Have a good day, man. I will message you later on to see about if it's possible for you to get a ride or something.
And hit that like button, everybody. Don't forget.
Yes. Oh, yes. Please, everybody, hit the like button for us. It always helps the algorithm pick us up. Well, it has been a wonderful stream. Our Toy World has been an amazing guest. We appreciate you coming on. Is there anything that you would like to, shout out? It doesn't have to be just about Lego or just anything, man. I mean,
what's the next documentary? That's what I want to know.
Next documentary, I think I'm going to be talking about Lego Western next, and if we'll ever get a Lego Western reboot, that kind of thing. So
nice.
That. But no, it's been good. Thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, no problem. I got your thing a little bit late, but I'm going to change it here in just a minute. So the description to our Toy World's channel will be in there. I mentioned you'd be on, but I didn't have the link at the time, and I forgot to put it in there after Jay gave it to me. So, but it will be in there. But we do have Doc and Jay's link in there already. Jay, you want to shout anything out, man?
There might be some content on my channel coming soon. I've got a few videos in the works. Some things I've already filmed. It may just get like pushed out to just me editing it while at school and uploading it then. I've got a few ideas of stuff. I kind of want to do another Ninjago weapon storage video and minifig storage maybe as well.
You got a lot of Ninjago weapons, dude. I know you talked about that new color sword too.
Yeah, new trans dark pink katana. Yeah, and then also shout out to Richie for hanging out with me on August 1st and helping me get a second Forceman promo and second Ninjago poly bag.
Great. That's a good friend right there. It helped you get a second GWP.
And my VIP account was like not banned.
Yeah, the VIP
I never
points as well.
updated it, so I was like, when they're like, do you have a VIP account? No. Can I give them the points to someone else? Yes. I'm like, Jay, come right back here. I'm giving
nice.
You wow.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Richie.
You gotta drop that vlog, man.
Did you guys hear that? That's amazing. Well, yes, that's awesome that you did that, brother. It's always good helping a friend out. So
exactly.
Right on. Doc, what the heck's
There's nothing for me on my channel. I'll just be working on stuff for Good Morning Brick World. I think we're gonna finally get that Macro Bricks interview in.
Oh.
If he can stay awake for it.
Well, don't get me in there because I'll talk him to sleep. I'll be like, oh man, let me talk about some economics, and Macro's gonna be like,
yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna be trying to work on those, those goodbyes for Jay, those goodbye for Jay intros,
Yeah, so like we were saying earlier, if you do have like you want to say good luck back at school, we miss you, we can't wait till you come back or whatever, you know, because I don't want anybody to think like Jay's like never coming back or we're never gonna see him again. It's not like that. But
I'm gonna pressure him for little segments during the week. I'm like, come on, Jay, just something, anything.
But Jay, he be
but just school first. School first.
A lot of school. All right. Well, as far as me, I do have stuff coming out. I just the first week my job started a couple weeks ago, and it's just I haven't gotten out of trying to figure out a good balance with that yet. Then this week, all I've been doing is like cleaning and straightening up and stuff because I have no idea who's going to show up, how many people might show up. So I don't want it to be a complete pigsty.
Look for that stream later today, people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I will put it on Instagram, but it'll probably start around, like I said, about 5 o'clock. I'll probably start it. So, and it'll be an interesting stream. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
We'll see who shows up and see what happens. Yeah.
So yeah, been a good time. We appreciate all of you as always. Everybody out there in the chat land and that's been watching, the people been lurking. We love you. We appreciate you being here. Richie, our Toy World, we appreciate you being here as well. It means a lot when our guest will come on and chat with us, man. So
yeah.
All right. That being said, I guess we're gonna go ahead and cue this outro, right? And we will see you guys.
See everybody next Sunday.
See you next Sunday.
Or later at the barbecue. Or
later at the barbecue, right?
I learned something about Ninjago. Dang, I didn't know.
Dude, I feel like I learned
deep.
like an encyclopedia stuff about Ninjago today.
Cracks me up. He just knew all that knowledge. He just knew it all.
You know, sometimes I wonder if he's even a person or if he is like a robot or something because he knows so much stuff, dude. And
I know he always tells us to Google it, and I'm like, Jay, you're so much faster than Google.
And I feel like we'll get a more accurate answer as well, and we won't have that stupid voice. That every time never mind.
Yeah, you're trying to figure out the question correctly.
So how come all this time I've known Jay, which is we're in the years, plural years now. I thought he was going to be a teacher, like a school teacher, like a middle school teacher or something.
I've been calling him Dr. J in front of you. I don't know how long.
Well, I thought it was just because he was smart. I didn't. I didn't realize it.
I used to call him Professor J. Now it's it's.
See, it takes on a whole new meaning now.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like now I gotta like respect Jay on like a totally different level.
I know. Now he's just gonna be even smarter than he was before.
I feel like we're gonna be a little dumber when he goes back to school. We got to find another smart person to put on the show while he's gone.
There's nobody that can replace that Jay. We can't replace Jay.
Oh gosh! All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you next Sunday.
Yeah. Have a great one.
Great. Bye, everybody.